Hi, Andre here. Quick video to explain how you can start breathing with your CELLIT machine. So to start the machine, we have this button here hidden on the black grid towards the right of the screen. Once you start that up and the machine will fire up and initialize, it will prompt you to choose between the users and the guest mode. If we go into the users mode, we will find the 6 users that have been defined here at home. As you know, the CELLIT machine allows you to save up to 6 users. You can configure this obviously as individual people, but you can also choose to configure this as programs for a determined theme or objective. So instead of having people's names, we could have things like relax, athletic, meditation. So any basically configuration for a particular theme or avatar. So how do I set up these users? So if I go to John and if I click in this edit icon, it will allow me to edit the name. So I can have here John. Once I click, a keypad will load up and I can put the names that I want and choose enter and save. So here my user has been properly named. I can then select the user by going into the right arrow. And here I am basically given the chance of doing one of two things. As you can see, the training parameters are made up out of 6 individual parameters, 3 to the right, to the left, 3 to the right. I can individually select these parameters. So for example, in this case, there is 16% of hypoxia. I could say, no, I would like 14.5, for example. And you can do the same with the other parameters. We'll go through that later on. Or the other thing you can do is on this text icon. If you click that, you will basically have protocols that have been pre-saved at the factory that you can choose from. So you have a beginner protocol, you have an intermediate, and you have an advanced. Also, you have a Ryoxia protocol, which is a simple Ryoxia training session with no cycles. And it will also show protocols that have been used by other users or the same user in the machine. In this case, it just has the date. Had the protocol been saved with the name will show here. And so to go back, for example, to my advanced protocol, if I select OK, then I will see that the 6 training parameters have been defined as per the advanced protocol here. The other important message here is the total time. Here is obviously giving you the total time for this configuration. If I change, for example, instead of 5 minutes of hypoxia, I go down to 4, then obviously the total time will have gone down as well. The machine is now prompting me to put the SpO2 sensor, which I have here. So, and it won't allow me to move forward until I put it. If I put it now, it gives me this arrow to the right. And once I have this arrow to the right, it will basically allow to start the breathing session. In the next video, I will explain to you the different views that you can have during the breathing session.